Okay, so
I had a video planned for 100 subscribers which I hit a little while ago. I'm even closer to 150 subscribers, but we move on. I wasn't quite sure on what to make.
I was stumbling for days, weeks wondering what to do. I thought of ideas, writing them down, but nothing.
Not another ranked video, because I've done loads of that stuff.
I was supposed to do this a month ago, but I'm known to not keep promises.
It took ages to come up with an idea. I wanted something special, something great for a milestone video. So here we go. So anyway, here we go. I am happy to present
what the Gullane era means to me. Okay, so we have to go many moons ago. I was very young, like not even potty-trained young. I introduced by a talking train show by my dad, who watched it in his childhood, so I was used to rewatching the first seasons again and again. Safe to say watching the Ringo Starr seasons religiously in my house.
When I was 3 or 4, my nan brought me a DVD, this DVD to be exact, pulling together.
She would pop in the disc, and I was in love. Soon, I went from watching Duck crash into a barber shop and getting a shave to
Duncan crashing into buffers and a flying elephant.
Now, this may seem biased, but this is the truth and straight from my heart. The Gullane era changed my life. The reason? I use it as coping material. I remember the first time I did was when my great-grandmother passed away of cancer. I was absolutely distraught. She was a lovely old woman. A chain smoker on the outside, but a loving woman inside. That's where I discovered the other shows I adore.
Kipper, of which I had a DVD of Thomas, Kipper, etc. at her house.
Postman Pat, a just brilliant show. Fireman Sam, which, yes, it's the best Welsh show ever. Fight me. Well, until the CGI era, though.
And of course, Numberjacks, an absolute hidden gem in terms of British media. I just can't explain how much I love the show. I may make a video on it eventually.
I soon watched the Gullane era and felt somewhat happier. The second time was in the very beginning of January 2020. I had a dangerous asthma attack which nearly killed me. I was shook and, to be honest, quite scarred. The thoughts of my near-death experience haunted me, and it got worse in mid-2020. Due to Corona, I felt scared, so I watched my comfort material. Season 6 and 7, and suddenly I became more calmer. The third time was when my great-grandfather died in early 2021. He passes away from complications of coronavirus. I and my whole family were distraught. I used the Gullane era as a coping method, and like before, it worked, although I still look back and cry at how much in pain he was before death. Some nights, my mother would catch me watching it, but I was asleep. I watched the episodes because of Angela's calm narration. The most recent case of using the Gullane era to cope was this year. My grandfather, a man who helps me through life, take me to church, take us on holidays, and more. WS is diagnosed with cancer. I was absolutely distraught. I almost fell into a severe depressive episode. I hid my emotions. I uploaded less frequently to this channel, which I'm currently in the whiplash of the effect as of writing this. I considered quitting in February, but poof, I didn't. I am making this, and I want to fuse to want to make more content.
We also now nearly have 150 subscribers now, and we average 800 views a video, which is just amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. This has changed my life. I do have another channel with over 100 subscribers, which takes time up a lot of the time, so yeah, that's another reason why the videos are slowing down.
The show is and always will be a coping mechanism of mine. I suffer from a learning difficulty neurodevelopmental disorder which severely affects me mentally and makes me depressed. It feels like a fool and shouldn't be allowed in society.
I feel like a freak. That's why Thomas helps me. It has messages like no matter who you are, you can accomplish anything. And if you can't do something now, do it later and stuff like that. My disorder delays me, so those messages help a lot. Thanks Britt Allcroft and David Mitten. But of course, thanks to Wilbert and Chris Audrey for creating the characters we know and love. This show means so much to me and everyone else. This show is one of the only shows that is for a wide audience, from babies to kids to teenagers to adults to the elderly. Anyone and everyone, no matter who you are. That's why this show is one of my personal favorites. Long live Thomas the Tank Engine and his friends. Well, the classic era, that is. I have to admit, I am running out of ideas. I need to find ideas, but I've done the ones I've wanted to do. Maybe I could make a video announcing all the videos I will redo or whatever. I will 100% notify the community tab once I have ideas or make an update video. Anyways, have a good day or night and don't forget to be awesome. Bye chaps.